نشيل.
صفحتي. slowly كده slowly.
صفحة 6 بس تقريبا على طول 6. وفي الأسفل بقى ممكن دي وابدأ بقى.
Shall we start? Did you start to record? Really? Oh, very good. Okay, okay. Hello, hello, my students. Please, here, please pay attention. We are going to know some notes on grammar. This is our important lesson question tag. You see this schedule, I divided it to try to make it very easy for you to understand. For example, he's happy. He's happy. Isn't he? Take care. Present simple or verb to be is, am, are, followed by not. He is happy. Isn't he? Okay. She was sad. Wasn't she? She has a car. Doesn't she? You have a car. Don't you? He lives in Cairo. Doesn't he? She had finished. Hadn't she? You have seen a movie, haven't you? Let's go out. Shall we or shan't we? Okay? Pay attention, please. If someone is telling you, stop talking, will or want you, he never studies, does he? He seldom visits me, does he? Everybody is here, aren't they? Because everybody here is treated as plural. To care. Everybody is here, aren't they? Everybody is here, aren't they? Okay, let us go to the rest of the schedule. He'd better. He'd better means he had. He'd better find a job. Hadn't he? He'd rather. It means he would rather. Wouldn't he? He'd rather leave now. Wouldn't he? They will help us. Won't they? He can ride a bike. Can't he? We need more money. Don't we? You used to get up early, didn't you? I'm right, aren't I? I'm right, aren't I? Interesting, isn't it? Don't speak loudly, will you? He can hardly run, can he? Nothing can live without air, can it? Nothing can live without air, can it? Everyone is singing, aren't they? Everyone is singing, aren't they? Okay, now please try to read the schedule again to be sure of your answer. Please read the schedule again to be sure of your answer. Question tag. He's happy, isn't he? She was sad, wasn't she? She has a car, doesn't she? You have a car, don't you? He lives in Cairo, doesn't he? She had finished, hadn't she? You have seen a movie, haven't you? Okay, let's complete. Let's go out. Shall or shan't we? Stop talking. Will want you. He never studies, does he? He seldom visits me, does he? Everybody is here, aren't they? Everybody is here, aren't they? He'd better find a job, hadn't he? He'd rather leave now, wouldn't he? They will help us, won't they? He can ride a bike, can't he? We need more money, don't we? You used to get up early, didn't you? I'm right, aren't I? Interesting, isn't it? Don't speak loudly. Don't speak loudly, will you? He can hardly run, can he? Nothing can live without air, can it? Nothing can live without air, can it? Yes. Everyone is singing, aren't they? Aren't they? Now we have some sentences. Try to choose the correct answer. Now we have trained how to use question tag. Now you can answer any sentence. They are leaving soon. They are leaving soon. Huh? Which one? Aren't they? Don't they? Are they? They aren't. They are leaving now, soon. They are leaving soon. Of course, the right answer is aren't they? Aren't they? Aren't they? It is my correct answer. Aren't they? Very good. She likes music. She likes music. Isn't she? Did she? Doesn't she? Does she? Again, read it again and take care with the verb likes. The verb likes. Take care of the verb likes. Okay? She likes music. Which one is the answer? Of course, doesn't she? Doesn't she? He has been to Paris. He has been to Paris. He has been to Paris. Okay? He has been to Paris. Doesn't he? Hasn't he? Has he? Haven't they? Of course, you have to select the word hasn't he. Okay? Okay. Number 4. She used to study English. She used to study English. Used she? Wasn't she? Didn't she? Wasn't it? We have here this verb in the past. You have to select didn't she? She used to study English. Didn't she? Didn't she? Yes. Number 5. Number 5. They had a party last night. They had a party. Something happened in the past last night. Hadn't they? Do they? Weren't they? Didn't they? Of course, the right answer, didn't they? Didn't they? Okay. Number 6. I'm shorter than him. I'm shorter than him. Am I? Have I? Aren't I? Don't I? Of course, I select aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Number 7. There is some coffee for me. There is some coffee for me. Isn't there? Isn't it? It is there. Aren't they? Of course, we're going to select this word. Isn't there? This word. Isn't there? This is the right answer. Isn't there? Number 8. Don't leave the door open. Don't leave the door open. We have want you, do you, are you, will you, will you. Will you is the correct answer. Take care. Because here, done, the negative way. So you have to give the opposite, to be positive. Will you? Number 9. Let's consult a specialist. Number 9. Let's consult a specialist. We have here, don't we? Shall we? Do we? Aren't we? Let's consult a specialist. Don't we? Shall we? Do we? Aren't we? Of course, shall we? Let us consult specialist. Shall we? Shall we? Everyone has a mobile phone. Number 10. Everyone has a mobile phone. Everyone has a mobile phone. Okay? Of course, we treat everyone as plural. So we have to select don't they. Don't they. Don't they. Everyone has a mobile phone. Don't they? Of course, does he is wrong? Haven't they wrong? Hasn't he wrong? But don't they? Number 11. Few students knew the answer. Few students knew the answer. Okay? Didn't they? Do they? Don't they? Did they? Few students knew the answer. The right answer is did they? Did they? Okay. Number 12. Life will be different in the future. Life will be different in the future. Will it? Want it? Would be? Can't it? Again, life will be different in the future. The right answer is want it. Want it. Want it. Number 13. We can go now. The danger is over. We can go now. The danger is over. Which one is right here? We can go now. The danger is over. Isn't it? Isn't he? Hasn't it? Is it? Of course, you have to select isn't it? Isn't it? This is your right answer. Number 14. It's been a long time since you saw him. It's been a long time since you saw him. It's been a long time since you saw him. Haven't you? Hasn't it? Isn't it? Is it? Think about it. Think. It's been. This S, it means has. Has been a long time. Of course, the right answer is hasn't it. Hasn't it. Hasn't it. Okay. Now, number 15. You've never had a car. You've never had a car. You've never had a car. Okay? Have you? Haven't you? Hadn't you? Had you? Guess. You've never had a car. Have you? Have you? You've never had a car. Have you? Number 16. You hardly ever panic. You hardly ever panic. Aren't you? You hardly ever panic. Aren't you? Do you? Have you? Don't you? Think. Of course. Do you? You hardly ever panic. Do you? You hardly ever panic. Do you? Number 17. There's little we can do about it. There's little we can do about it. Is there? Isn't it? Isn't there? Aren't they? Guess about this. Number 17. The right answer is there. Is there. Number 18. You have no money to lend me. You have no money to lend me. Do you? Can't you? Haven't you? Don't you? Of course. Do you? You have no money to lend me. Do you? You have no money to lend me. Do you? You'd never say bad words. You'd never say bad words. Okay? You'd never say bad words. Did you? Would you? Had you? Should you? Of course. Would you? Last one, 20. You do have sugar in your coffee. You do have sugar in your coffee. Haven't you? Aren't you? Don't you? Isn't you? The right answer is don't you? Don't you? Now, let us let's show you the right answer, page 11, 12. Now, look at the right answer. Okay. Please, I want to correct you. This sentence, he has been to Paris. Has he? No, don't take it. Hasn't he? This is my. Hasn't he? This is the answer. Hasn't he? He has been to Paris. Hasn't he? Okay, my dear. Now we finish our grammar lesson about question tag. Next time we are going to revise new lesson. Goodbye and see you later. Goodbye.